Again, just for our viewers, Saleh, if I could just quickly revise this. If we're looking at the key constituencies, it's the BJP in the lead in Vishwasnagar, Srinagar and Shahadra, as well as Chhatarpur. AAP somewhat in the lead in Sangam Vihar, Trilokpuri. So these are the initial numbers that we're getting. As I mentioned, in Kalkaji, it's Ramesh Bidhuri back in the lead.
That is indeed true. So in Kalkaji, it's been an up and down seesaw of a battle. Atishi at one point of time was back in the lead, but Ramesh Bidhuri is back. Now, hey, this is a crucial election for the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. This is about bragging rights. You know, Narendra Modi, who had said that his followers who had said that, listen, he's invincible. It was always held up that, listen, you can win wherever you want, but you're not able to win in Delhi. But that, that challenge is now gone. Now the BJP can, of course, go and say, without a chief ministerial candidate, the fact that Narendra Modi led this election campaign, they were able to blow the AAP away. They batted on their turf and they seem to have come out on the top. So for the BJP, this is something, that they'll take a lot of heart in. And it remains to be seen as to how this will, of course, play out within Delhi and indeed nationally.
All right, quick check on the numbers as well. BJP at 43, the Aam Aadmi Party quite a few ways away from the 36 majority mark. BJP well past it. And that being said, we all are also getting some early reactions. Let's just listen into the reactions that have started to pour in.
जनता का हम आभार व्यक्त करते हैं. जनता ही जनार्दन है और एक स्पष्ट मजबूत संदेश जनता ने दिया है. वो संदेश ये है कि हमें डबल इंजन की सरकार चाहिए, हमें बिना इंजन की वैगनआर नहीं चाहिए. कट्टर बेईमान पापी आपके कन्वीनर अरविंद केजरीवाल की आंखें खोलने का काम जनता ने किया है.
दिल्ली की आपदा से लोग परेशान हैं और आपदा से परेशान होने के कारण दिल्ली में जो लोगों ने नर्क झेला है 10 साल, तो मुझे लगता है कि दिल्ली के सम्मानित नागरिक पूर्ण बहुमत भारतीय जनता पार्टी को देंगे और जो देश में विकास हुआ है उस विकास को देखते हुए दिल्ली में भी विकास होना चाहिए.
परिणाम आने की हम प्रतीक्षा करेंगे. मुझे बार बार इस बात को कहने में कोई संकोच नहीं है कि दिल्ली में हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं ने बहुत जुनून और शिद्दत के साथ काम किया है और जनता ने भी भरपूर आशीर्वाद दिया है. जनता को भ्रष्टाचार और विकास का मॉडल चुनना था, तो उन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व को सलाम किया है और ये जीत हमारे राष्ट्रीय नेतृत्व की, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री के काम की जीत होगी.
Right, Ms. Fadnis, if we could just quickly discuss those reactions that have come in. What do you have to say?
Well, the reactions are all from the BJP, so there's not much to say. They're all celebrating the fact that they are doing better than they have done in the past. How will this kind of victory, which is, by the way, not the 55 mark that the exit polls were predicting, so far much less than that, much lower than that, how will this kind of victory affect those marginalized sections which also live in Delhi? Because I understand from independent research that among the Dalit families, for instance, the Valmiki section of Dalits voted for the BJP, but the non-Valmiki, sorry, I beg your pardon, the Jatavs voted for the BJP, but the non-Jatavs, including the Valmiki, voted for Aam Aadmi Party. Similarly, I don't know what the election, what the result will be like in areas like Matia Mahal in Old Delhi or the minority-dominated areas in Jamia.
It's interesting that you brought up the issue of how the minorities may have voted. Looking at what has happened in the last 5 years, there was the violence that took place in Delhi, the rioting, and also the, even during COVID, a number of different issues that surfaced. A lot of the people within the minority probably said that, listen, we voted hands down for Arvind Kejriwal's party, but the fact that he did not stand with us in a time of crisis with us, there was a lot of disenchantment. Do you think that is also in many ways affected the Aam Aadmi Party and the manner in which it has performed?
If you are asking me that whether minorities voted to defeat the Aam Aadmi Party, I would say no. Even despite this belief, which you are absolutely right about, I would not think that the Aam Aadmi Party has voted for the BJP in very large numbers.
Interesting.
I don't think minorities are have reached that point yet.
Interesting. And also, Ms. Fadnis, these numbers tell an interesting aspect of how the voters of Delhi have voted. The core voter of the BJP, the core constituency of the BJP, that seems to remain intact. The Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party are effectively trying to get, the same constituency of the voters, the minorities, people of the lower communities. And that seems to have shifted to a certain extent towards the Congress. The fact that the Congress may have eaten into the same constituencies where the Aam Aadmi Party was getting its numbers from is what has thrown up this result.
We will have to wait for more granular data. It's very hard to say that in all constituencies where the Congress was powerful in its heyday, it has damaged the Aam Aadmi Party.
Now, something very interesting playing out here as well. We're getting some early celebration shots from the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters as well. So, both camps seem to be celebrating. Sally, what's happening?
Hey, but this moment it's difficult to see as to what the Aam Aadmi Party has come out with this dhol for. We don't know what this celebration is for. The numbers probably have not reached some of these people who perhaps have been called in for the celebrations because they expected that they would win. So probably they've turned up. But this, of course, is the real celebration where the BJP is clearly surged ahead. And the BJP would be happy to be winning with just 40 seats. Even if they get 36, the BJP will take this home as a huge, huge victory for them.
Right. Of course, the numbers tell a very different story. Another cherry on top would be if we get some celebration shots from the Congress camp as well. Right now, the numbers are at 28 for the Aam Aadmi Party, 42 for BJP. If I could just get a quick status check of who's leading and trailing for our viewers as well. BJP's Ramesh Bidhuri leading from Kalkaji against Aam Aadmi Party's Atishi. BJP's Manish Chaudhary leading Aam Aadmi Party's Amanatullah Khan in Okla. In Mustafabad, Mohan Singh Bisht from BJP leading Adil Ahmed Khan from the Aam Aadmi Party. And Aam Aadmi Party Surinder Pal Singh Bittu leading in Timurpur. And Aam Aadmi Party's Kuldeep Kumar leading in Kondli. And BJP's Manoj Kumar Shaukin leads in Nangloi as well.
It's interesting that you pointed out that Okla constituency where Amanatullah Khan had been winning for the last two elections. This was the point that I was making. There was a lot of discontent within the Muslim community there in Okla where they were not happy with what Amanatullah Khan had done and what the Aam Aadmi Party had effectively done in times of crisis. We still need to wait for more granular data, but some of these issues, they all add up for the Aam Aadmi Party where the constituency that had been voting it to power probably felt disenchanted. The Jhuggi Jhopdis which Arvind Kejriwal used to speak about a lot, we did not hear enough from the Aam Aadmi Party about how they wanted to improve their lives. Because remember, the Aam Aadmi Party has been in power for the last 10 plus years and therefore people who had been voting for the Aam Aadmi Party had some expectations from them which have not been fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's a huge factor here because the Jhuggi Jhopdis, because this was in 2015, if you had, for people who had been following the campaign of Arvind Kejriwal, his entire campaign was on how to improve the lives of the people who live in the Jhuggi Jhopdis, get them electricity, get them free-flowing water, clean water, which has been a huge, huge issue for the national capital. It's baffling that India, which is one of the emerging powers, in the national capital, the people are struggling to get clean drinking water. And this was a problem that Arvind Kejriwal's government, even though it has been in power for the last 10, 11 years, had not been able to solve. Is this what has been their undoing, ma'am?
I think so. Because, even a person like the Minister for External Affairs said in Parliament that he was shamed sometimes at the lack of infrastructure of a capital city of an emerging India like Delhi. So this sense of shame and the sense of being let down, I think is quite palpable in this kind of result. But I fear that unless the whole system is changed, the MCD will continue to be a thorn in the flesh of the BJP state government as and when it is formed. It seems likely that it will be now. And I really don't think it will take much time for the BJP to dissolve the MCD and hold fresh elections,
Right.
where it feels that it might be able to do better. MCD, as you know, is currently controlled by AAP.
Right, but of course, we just saw the early celebration shots from the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters as well. Things appear to have changed quite a lot from when we started our coverage of the assembly election counting. The Aam Aadmi Party is at 30, slowly trying to claw its way back. Still, many ways off the 36 majority mark. BJP is now at 40. As I mentioned,
it'll get interesting if the numbers change a little bit more. If the BJP, let's say, gets about 36, the Aam Aadmi ends up getting about 34. The Congress is nowhere in the picture. The one seat where they were leading, of Sandeep Dixit, he's again back to trailing. So the Congress is sitting pretty at zero. It'll get very interesting as to the dynamics of the Delhi Assembly. If
which
the
is what
Aam Aadmi Party,
which is what I was trying to understand earlier from you, Saleh, as well, and now I'll ask Ms. Fadnis. Is there still a chance that the Aam Aadmi Party may be able to spring a surprise? Because I want to bring in some key observations from past exit polls and perhaps the past elections as well. There has been a pattern of underestimating the Aam Aadmi Party. So just your thoughts on that. Do you think there's still a chance that it could claw its way back? Of course, Saleh says that the 36 majority mark for Aam Aadmi Party is not going to be enough.
We are not sure. We are not sure. As I see from your screen, at the moment, the BJP is at 40 and Aam Aadmi Party is at 30. Right. So the Aam Aadmi Party has made up from the time that we last discussed it. But this much is sure, that if AAP gets 36 or thereabouts and is within striking distance to form a government, I don't think it will be able to form a government. And that is precisely what voters feared when they held back whatever their warm and fuzzy feelings about the Aam Aadmi Party from voting for it, because they feel, given the background, that more and more people will just leave AAP and join BJP, and then again it will be BJP, so why vote for Aam Aadmi?